Don't let our recent blast of winter-like weather fool you. Your lawn and garden, they are ready for action.
I know. We're ready for the warmer temperatures. I think all the plants are, too. They're like, come on, just get a little warmer. Craig Coffey at Hardy Nursery with more this morning from the pros. Craig, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Hey, Justin, I know you're a victim, but is that mug on your desk there, is that my mug, the old school big mug?
No, I just mentioned a minute ago that it's not because I have my little golden bee sticker on it.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Did you take that from my desk?
These are my lipstick marks, too, right here on the top. Not yours.
Okay.
Not yours.
I know you're a victim, but hey, don't make me a victim, too, okay? All right. Here at Hardy Nursery today, yes, this is Sharon Hardy. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and talk now first about plants that can survive now, which is great for us in our current condition with little or no water.
Yeah, we have great xeriscape plants that you can use in areas where you either don't have water accessible very easily, so that you can water them over a 2-year period and wean them off of it, and they'll live on natural rainfall here in Colorado Springs.
Okay.
We have like the western sage, we have atriplex.
And what's this right here? This is nice and soft.
That's a dwarf rabbit brush, and they have beautiful yellow blooms late summer.
Okay.
Yellow flowering currant.
Wow.
And fern bush back here on the front.
And this for sure is going to, this will get bigger and kind of flourish, and
They do. And of course with more water and fertilizer they get leafier, but they'll all get larger with the exception of the dwarf rabbit brush. It's one that's great to use where you want a very small bush.
Okay. Now I know they're good with little or no water, but how are they like in the direct sunlight? Does that matter too?
They're great in any of the weather conditions here. They can take full sun. They can take our harsh environment just fine.
Good deal. Okay. Now, of course, with these cold temperatures we've been having, it's been staying cold kind of late, right?
Oh, it has been.
But you say perennials do pretty well.
They do. We have some perennials that are just so resilient. They of course, if it got really cold, like if these were outside uncovered last night, they would probably lose their blooms, but it wouldn't hurt the plants.
Okay.
Annuals, like the violas that are orange, violas and pansies can go out now as well. And there again, if we had severe cold temperatures like last night, you'd want to cover them. But they can take the cool
You're not going to lose them.
No, you're not going to lose them.
Okay. Hey, this weekend, big open house here at Harding. Tell us what's going on.
We have our Customer Appreciation Saturday this Saturday. We have free hot dogs, pop.
Woo! Now we're talking.
We have in honor of Colorado Arbor Day, we're giving away little tree seedlings to each customer, and we have great specials going on.
Very nice. Now, is it true, do you grow your own hot dogs here?
We don't grow our own hot dogs.
Okay. Hey, it's a lot of good stuff going on here. Hardy Nursery. Get out there. It's cold, but you can start your gardens right now. On the way, we'll talk to Larry Stebbins from Pikes Peak Urban Garden with more on what you should know. Back to you guys.
He's the man. He knows it all, right?
Big-time celebrity in
the
this
ultimate
town.
green thumb.
He has a great yellow mug, too. You should see it.
I bet he does. I bet he does.
All right.
Coffee,
You need to investigate him. Thanks, Craig.
This time they look a little bit more real. We'll have that for you coming up. Hey, here's a big baby right now. Craig, I love you. Wah.
Check it out. Look at me go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Live today, Hardy Nursery. Larry, come over here.
Okay.
Give the ladies some eye candy.
Oh, yeah, right.
Larry Stebbins right here, the rock star of gardening. We're going to talk with him more coming up in just a little bit. Hang on.
Rocking out.
Yeah.
Okay.
The key to a healthy garden is knowing what to do and when to do it.
And this morning, Craig Coffey is at Hardy Nursery, where green is good. All sorts of great advice to get your garden growing. Craig, the snow is still around. How are we going to get our gardens growing if it's snowing?
We got to get rid of this snow, don't we? You and I out there with shovels and just going at it,
Come
right?
to my house.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Taking requests already, yes. Okay. Well, thanks a lot. Yes, we're here at Hardy Nursery right now with Larry Stebbins. Ladies love him. Men, what? Maybe some men love you too. I don't know.
Well, they you know, we help everybody grow.
We do. And you're holding your lovage right now.
Well, I want to tell everybody, you know, that this could be get up to 4 feet tall. So it's a great plant. It's a great herb. And check with your local chef on how to use it, because there's a lot of uses. But, you know, this is the time of year to get some of these really cold, hardy herbs in.
Okay.
All the kind of mints you could ever imagine are here at Harding's Nursery. This one is an orange mint. You can add it to teas, and I'll tell you, get a little bit of that minty orange flavor, and it's kind of a treat.
When you pull these herbs, when you're growing them, and you want to, let's say, put some orange mint in some tea, do you just grab a couple leaves?
You grab a couple leaves. You can just pinch it off right at the stem here, or you can pinch off some leaves.
And then do you grind it up, or do you
No, you can just actually just fuse it in warm water, poured over the hot water poured over the top.
That
Let it
easy.
sit in there, bring it out, and you're ready to have
Okay,
a little dash of honey maybe. And of course, don't forget parsley.
Parsley.
It grows so well around here. Get a few plants, great to add to your salads and dishes. But you know, one thing that we want to remember is everybody seems to love salads these days.
Yeah.
So try something new. Try planting some mixes of greens, some things that'll give a little extra flavor. Like, for example, this red mustard will give a little tang. You know, and some of these other red leaf lettuces add a little color. So don't be afraid to mix and match your lettuces. Now is the time to get them planted.
Let's get to the peppers right now if we
All right,
could.
yeah. Well, you know, this is the size pepper that you want to get. You know, a little smaller, it's a little harder to keep, get it up and growing. This is a perfect size. And you can get sweet, hot peppers, whatever you like, whatever's to your taste. But, you know, they'll come in a container like this. Just knock them out, and you're ready to plant them. They'll just come right out of the pot.
Boom.
Get them into the soil. Get your soil moist, and you're ready to go. And you'll have some delicious peppers come midsummer.
About 30 seconds real quick. Let's get to your tomato plants.
All right, here's the correct way that you want to trim a tomato plant up before you plant it. All the way up the stem, and you can plant it a little deeper than what it is in the pot. It'll root along the stem, make a nice, firm, sturdy plant, and you'll be having tomatoes by end of July.
And that's key because this is going to grow high.
That's
so
going to grow high.
You want that good solid foundation.
You want a good solid foundation. You want to get those roots deep.
Okay. All right. Hey, good stuff right there. Start planting. Get rid of the snow, like we said, right, Justin? Kimberly, get those plants in the ground, and you can start eating today, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, or in a couple weeks.
In a couple of weeks. Right. Feel the lovage right here. Feel the lovage.
That's great advice. I didn't know about how to plant those tomatoes and down really deep like that. So
I know. You want a good base and trim it up, and you're good to go.
Now I know.
That easy. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Can't wait
thanks,
to
Craig.
start planting.
Just
Thanks
found
so
out
much.
that you grow peppers, so I want
I grow
some of
peppers,
those.
basil, tomatoes,
Bring 'em
squash.
in. Bring them in.
Okay, well, they're not, I haven't planted them yet.
Bring
But
them in when you have them.
okay. All right. All right, Dan, thanks so much. Don't let our recent blast of winter-like weather fool you. Your lawn and garden are ready for action.
I'm sure you're ready for the warmer weather, too. Craig Coffey at Harding Nursery this morning with more from the pros. A little spring being put into your garden step. Good morning, Craig.
I'm in full bloom right now. Can you tell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah, okay. We're in a Speedo too, right, Sharon? No.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
You can't see below the waist. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Sharon Harding right now, live at Harding Nursery. And big event this weekend, open house here at the nursery for all the garden maniacs, right? Out there?
It is. And we have our customer appreciation this Saturday.
And what's going on?
Well, we've got all kinds of wonderful specials. We've got free hot dogs, and we've got free tree seedling giveaways for Colorado Arbor Day, and great advice for people who are wanting to, get plants, get the plants planted. It's, it's time to get your plants and trees in.
Well, big advice is that's why we're here, because we're coming to the pros when it comes to your gardens out there, and it's time to get these things going. Right now we have some plants that actually do well with little to no water.
We do. We have, with water conservation in mind, we want to go to some low water usage plants, and we've got real native, very xeric, low water usage plants like sages, atriplex, saltbrush, rabbit brush, fern bush, yellow flowering currant. And we have many, many more that are not pictured here today. But,
and this is an option for people, because I'm sure a lot of people, you might hear this, are worried now with water restrictions, lack of water that we're getting out there, warmer summers out there. They're concerned of what they can do to have a nice looking landscape.
Yeah. Put in more trees, shrubs, bushes. That's going to help make your actual yard, a better temperature to be out in the outdoors with. When it's hot, it's going to cool. They don't use as much water as like your lawns. Beautiful. You can plant your trees, shrubs, add color with your perennial flowers that are going to come back year after year.
And these, by the way, do well in these colder temperatures too.
Yeah, these are all spring cool weather perennials. You can mulch them with some wood mulch the day you plant them, and they're going to, if it would get cold. It would
Yeah.
maybe freeze the blossoms off, but it's not going to kill the plants. So
Okay.
now's the time to plant them.
Good stuff. There you go. From the pros, from them right to you. And on the open house, you don't grow your own hot dogs, right?
We don't grow our own
Okay,
hot dogs.
those are come packaged. Yeah. Okay, that's it for now. We're going to go ahead and toss it back to you in studio. Happy gardening, and if you, I'll show you the Speedo if you want to see it.
No.
He's in
no,
his gardening in the Speedo.
no,
I'm not afraid. Huh? You sure?
Close your blinds.
Just bend over and pick that tulip up. Hey, there's a tulip over there. Hey. All right.
All right. Thanks, Craig. All right, Dan, thanks so much. Well, the key to a healthy garden is knowing what to do and when to do it.
And this morning, Craig Coffey at Harding Nursery, where green is good, with advice to get your garden growing. What's going on, Craig?
Green Thumb guys, good morning. Yeah, hey, we're here at Harding Nursery, and cool temps. Hey, get out of here, right, Larry?
Oh, it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold for sure, and we want to start getting our gardens going right now. Larry Stebbins here from Pikes Peak Urban Gardens. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
First question, big fear for me, I think a lot of people also, every single year, it's when do we turn our water back on? For when we can water.
Well, yeah, I know it's been tough and it's been up and down. My rule of thumb is much before May 15th is kind of tough.
Okay.
But if you see 10 days out after the 1st of May, it might be safe to do it as long as it's above freezing 10 days out.
Okay, so turn it on and leave it on? Or
Turn it on and leave it on, but I think you'd also need to be able to get out there and shut it off and drain it if that frost comes and hits unexpectedly.
It's terrifying for me to think about that. Okay.
But boy, do we have some good stuff here.
Let's get to it, yeah.
All right. Well, listen, now is the time, especially this weekend. It's going to warm up to get some herbs in your garden, and especially the cold hardy ones.
Okay.
Thyme works great this time of year to get out. Parsley will do wonderfully in the cool weather. But here is your mint that you were talking about, Mojito mint.
Love it.
It's kind of similar to spearmint. These do really well. Be careful, they spread a lot, so you'll have plenty.
Okay.
But here's another thing. Now at Harding Nursery here, they've got potted up for you a salad bowl all in a pot. So get this out into your garden this time. We've got all kinds of Chinese mustards and lettuces and so on. This is perfect this time of year, and you'll be enjoying salads in no time.
And this stuff grows okay right now?
Oh, it grows wonderfully this time because this is very cold hardy.
Okay.
Very cold hardy. Wonderful.
Like some of that iceberg lettuce.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Little lawn and garden
but listen,
joke there.
Before too long, about mid-May, we'll be planting our tomatoes.
Yes.
And Harding's has a great assortment of tomatoes. But what we want to show you here is when you get a large tomato plant like this, you have to trim them before you plant them. Trim off these lower branches, and you can pinch or you can cut them. And you want to trim them all the way up. The other thing you want to do is you can see this little sucker in between the branch right there.
Right.
Pinch those off so that it doesn't get too bushy down low.
Okay.
And your plant should look just about like this when you're planting, and you can plant it a little deeper than it is in the pot.
Now for quick protection though.
Oh yeah, here's what we got something, and I'll tell you, you just never know. These wall of waters can be put around your plants. These little tubes around it get filled with water, as you can see here, and it protects your tomatoes when the weather gets a little cooler until they stabilize.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We're going to have more coming up here with Larry Stebbins in just a little while. Also, Sharon Harding, she's back telling us more about what's going to survive with pretty much little to no water. That's a pretty good deal. That's coming up here live at Harding Nursery. Back to you guys. And hey, check this out. We're making mojitos, yeah? Hey,
oh, yeah.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Happy hour. No, don't drink that.
That's
don't
fresh.
drink that.
All right, thanks so much.